crash, pull up in an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag because they don't want the car being revealed. They want to crash it and let it be unmarked. They don't want nobody knowing who he is. Keep him hidden. All right? So let's go deeper into this. They don't want Kara revealed, is all he's saying. So it says in Mark 4:11, the 411, 411. Remember they say call 411 to get your information. So it says, he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. So the prophets and those closest to God would know the mysteries of heaven. You know, they'll know the name. They'll be able to reveal the name. And the name is being spread. That's why you see on the locks, Money, Power, and Respect, they got Lou with 411. So they got Lewis with 411, which goes right back to this, the kingdom of God mysteries. Just like the show Raising Canaan. Let's talk about this right quick. It's all about who got the eyes to see and the ears to hear. All right, so y'all just saw 411. Y'all just saw 411 and Lou. So on Raising Canaan, this is Lewis, and he's talking to Famous, and Famous rapping about 411 about killing Freddie, which I'll get to later. Look.
I'm having flashbacks when I put them bullets in his chest, because now I'm paranoid, and all I see is death. This is...
See, Lewis, the Judahite, and then Famous is the Ephraimite.
Fuck you, stuff fool.
Use the language.
Right there.
No, it's a lot. It feels...
Scary? If you're scared, that means you're in a pocket. You know that something is happening that's real when it hurts, man. Only way to get that poison from inside you is to spit it out, man.
See? Lou dealing with the 411. You see what I'm saying? Just like Biggie on the Warning. That's why he says they heard about the Rolexes and the Lexus with the Texas license plates out of state. You see the Texas license plates out of state. You see that? The Texas license plates out of state. Knowing the Messiah rose out of Texas going to Kansas. There's no way around none of this at all. It's all about who got the eyes to see and the ears to hear. That's why on the going back to that mirror symbology, that glass, remember on Creed 3, remember Michael B. Jordan beat up Dame. You know, Dame is just Damien, which goes to the Omen, which is just Lucifer, the Damien. That's why you got Damian Lillard, who played for Portland Trailblazer, because that Trailblazer just leads to that lake of fire. They remember that Portland Trailblazers logo is that spiral. They want to send people into that abyss, into that spiral of hell. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, Michael B. Jordan, remember he was on Sinners right after that, overcoming himself. Remember he was Smoke overcoming Stacks. Because smoke just deals with the, like it says in Revelation 8, that the incense of the Lord, the smoke of the incense of all the saints' prayers will be sent up to heaven. When the Exodus fulfilled, when the Messiah walked up the altar with the golden censer, you know, and then stacks just represents the stacking of the stones, the altar of the saints, you know, so it represents how remember he became the vampire. And he said, I never seen the sun again a day in my life. And that's what they want. They want people to be falling off stones, rolling down the hill, forgotten, you know. So that's why, you know, they get all of that allegory, because, you know, it's just Messiah, the first and second coming, the Messiah overcoming, you know, himself being a sacrifice, becoming King of Kings, Lord of Lords. That's why you had the two hippos in ancient Egypt, you know, one hippo overcoming the other hippo.